I'm going to do a model review of the CCM CAT 349 EL and 148 scale. Um, this is pretty much almost like their 336 that they did. Same amount of detail almost. This one door doesn't, well, a few of the doors don't open like on the 336, but hey, it is what it is. As you can tell, this is a great machine. You get what you pay for. Start off with the brochure here. The normal number. It explains the whole machine inside and out, between the cab and everything else. It's got the C13 Atzert, and it's got 396 horsepower. This actually replaced the 345 series. So I wish they didn't do away with that. They just wish they made the 345 an E series. But for the guys who have, or ladies who have run this, know that what the machine's really like in real time, and how it runs and the emissions on it. And I know a lot of people still swear on the 345 series, which I do, but hey, what can you do? Times change, so we got to change with it. So on with the model. You can see it has the warning stickers on the stick. The bucket one has the sticker for what size it is, what it's made by, and everything. The type it is, which is really cool. Decals are clean and crisp. Got more decals running down near the bottom. You guys can see. It's got the painted in bolts, so you guys, the counterweight does come off during transportation if need. Let's see here. Decals are clean and crisp. You can see. And yes, this is a new turntable, so you don't see me really moving this machine. Metal handrails, all that good stuff. So more on with the model. I'll tell you one bitch about it is the cab door. The way it shuts, it's hard to get into, unlike all the other CCM doors, which are able to open a lot easier. They did something a little different this time. I guess they closed the gap better though on it, which is good, because if you notice, all their cab doors were gapped. So on with the functionalities of this, top opens to reveal the motor itself. So got what type of motor it is on it, warning stickers, got the exhaust, and all that fun stuff. Even this opens. These doors don't have all the fully functionality like your past ones do. But yeah, the hydraulic motor, and you can see one hose going in that way. Back there you can see fan, I believe that is some type of thing. You can see the hoses. Come on, the swing motor down there. They're not casted either, which it kind of looked like in the first place. Also, they painted in the brass coupling, which looks nice in the silver, running all the way up. So it's metal and rubber for the hoses, going all the way up and all the way down. Casting on the stick, which should have been painted, but who knows? This might be a central loop system, I don't know. It's to your imagination. Let's see here if I can get a good shot of this. The inside of the cab with the two-tone seat, two-tone interior, which is kind of nice. There is the operator's cab, the monitor, which is LED. Got everything in it. So it's real nice. So we'll do the quick rise height, and yes, that do happen, because we know how that happens. As you guys know, it's got the quick coupler on this, but there's the height. And the depth. So Not much to desire for on the depth, but it is what it is. It's got all metal handrails around the cab and all the way around the body. So there's no plastic ones, thank God, except on the inside, which is always with them. This compartment doesn't open, and you can tell these weren't all put in right. But hey, what can you do? Got a little fire hydrant. Not fire hydrant, fire extinguisher. My bad. Casting's really nice. This also has the variable tracks, which means that you can move them in and out for transport or other applications, as you can see. Which you saw me just push them in. And with my big hand in the way, you didn't see that, but yeah, that's here. Let's see. And as you can tell, it's got the number underneath with the CCM casting. Not much else underneath. Tracks do roll nicely. They got track tensioners, which is really nice. This adds the full functionality, and it does kind of somewhat roll, but not really, because you can tell the other one's not going. So, I don't know. This model is really good. Can't beat it. I wish the counterweight came off, but there is one other good function on this, and that's the quick coupler removal system on it. And that explains it. Put something behind it. Let me find something to put behind it for you guys. So, it's easy to explain, but yeah, it is kind of tricky a little bit when you're not used to it, because you're used to pulling off with the Northcott ones. So what you do is push the black in, as it explains. Does that. So you want to have that right there, and it says remove pin by pull down. So you got to pull it down like that, and it's got the two buckets, like I said. So they both have the eye hook, but they're not drilled out. That's the other issue. But it's easy to gas and put it back in, which I like the bigger bucket on it, not the smaller one, but this is what it looks like with the smaller one. Let's see if I can get it like this. Yep. Damn. I know it's kind of tricky. Hold on there, please. And there you have it. And you still got to push that down in order to put the bucket back up. As you can see. There we go. I do like how this one is. So hopefully it won't wear out like the Northcott one, but there it is with the smaller bucket. And like I said, I like the bigger bucket better. The teeth are a little bit more aggressive, but bucket detailing's pretty good. Got the heavy duty guarding on it and stuff, so they got HD buckets and everything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little review of the 349. And they only made 750, so hopefully you guys can get them before they're sold out if you guys are like them, or if you guys don't want to play the price tag. But here is against the 336. As you can tell, it's quite the size over. So, and that's the Northcott 336, and I'm gonna put it toward my one of my best builds. Well, was one of my best builds, the 345 series. So you can tell they're about well, 345 is a little bit bigger on height. on cab wise, but otherwise they're about the same size, all around. So hope you guys enjoyed this.